everyone, I'm Nerdy Encounters and welcome to my very first episode of Nerdy Explorer.
In this series, we're going to be travelling all over the UK and to our neighbours to visit some historical landmarks, go on some lovely walks, try some good food and find some nerdy places.
Today we're in the historical town of Leamington Spa, set in the beautiful county of Warwickshire.
Leamington originally started as a small village called Leamington Priors.
That was until saline springs were discovered and commercialised in the 18th century.
For 400 years, the settlement was under the control of Kenilworth Priory. In 1838, Queen Victoria granted a royal prefix and Leamington Priors was renamed Royal Leamington Spa.
Leamington has gained the nickname Silicon Spa, referencing its booming tech and video game industry.
You can find companies like Quali, Playground Games and Pixel Toys all stationed in and around Leamington. But moving on from the modern day Leamington, we're going to look into what made it so popular.
And that is our first stop of the day, the Royal Pump Rooms.
Opened in 1814, people would travel from all over the country, even Europe, to benefit from treatments using the town's healing waters. 6 of the 7 wells were drilled for. The only naturally occurring spring in Leamington was Aylesford Well. The Royal Pump Rooms and baths were designed by C.S. Smith, who also designed the Regent Hotel and the upper assembly rooms in the town. When taking the waters became less fashionable after the mid-19th century, the Royal Pump Rooms became Leamington's only surviving spa facility, later also being extended into the town's public swimming pool. And even now, the spa water can still be sampled outside of the Pump Rooms building. You can visit the Royal Pump Rooms as it is now a museum filled with various items and information about the town's history.
Handcuffs. Spicy.
As well as an art gallery, public library, tourist information centre, cafe and assembly room. It's free to look around and open from Tuesday to Sunday.
And opposite the Pump Rooms, we've got Jephson Gardens, if you fancy a walk around Leamington's most popular park.
Jephson Gardens was named after Dr. Henry Jephson, a physician who had promoted the town's healing waters and built houses for the poor. To honour him, this Corinthian-style temple was added to the gardens in 1849, with a large marble statue of the doctor added by Birmingham sculptor Peter Hollins. The first elephant trainer in England was Sam Lockhart, born to a circus family in Leamington in 1850. Sam brought 3 elephants back from Ceylon and taught them tricks. The elephant statues in Jephson Gardens and around the town are a nod to the town's history with elephants.
But it doesn't stop there. This might look like an ordinary ramp, but it's actually not. This was in fact built so the elephants could make their way down and wash in the river below.
The Glass House opened in 2003. It has a range of tropical and temperate plants including banana, pink powder puff and bird of paradise. There's also a goldfish pond and an observation beehive, as well as information about the plants and where they come from. The sensory garden was designed for people to interact with aspects of the park. They grow berries during the year for visitors to pick and eat, and there's also a xylophone for you to play. And if you're like me and you love art, the East Lodge, run by Leamington studio artists, has local artwork to view and buy. Just outside is also a working beehive, gardens with a variety of bee-friendly plants, and a little bat box. But that's not all when it comes to Jephson Gardens. There are so many other things to see, like Will's Obelisk, erected in 1875 to commemorate Edward Wills, who donated the land that is now Jephson Gardens. Lem Boat Centre if you fancy a bit of a trip down the River Lem. The Clock Tower, which was given to the town in 1925 by the widow of William Davis, who had been mayor of Leamington Spa. The Fountain Memorial, which was built in the shape of a parachute to honour the memory of the Czechoslovak paratroopers, who carried out undercover missions during World War II. The Poppy Memorial to remember those who played any part in World War I, as well as a small cafe called the Aviary, the lake, the bug garden and the butterfly garden, and over 140 species of native and non-native trees.
And for our local food place, we are going to Cinder's Kitchen.
Cinder's Kitchen is a family-run cafe, where Portuguese coffee shop meets Mediterranean bistro. When I spoke to the current owners of the cafe, they told me the reason why they enjoyed running their business in Leamington was because it's a safe family town with loads of things going on during the year and has beautiful parks. They said that Cinder's kitchen used to be an old post office on the parade, and they have plans to renovate the cafe gardens for summer and change the name. We had the bifanas, which is a Portuguese pork sandwich and a vegan breakfast, as well as tea and coffee. They also had numerous Portuguese pastries at the counter if you fancied a sweet treat after, as well as loads of art by local artists.
So I've just left Cinder's kitchen. They were so nice, so if you're in Leamington, I would 100% recommend. And finally, for our nerdy place, we've got the Games Den.
The Games Den opened in 2016 and is currently ran and owned by husband and wife team Paul and Mel. They cater to all kinds of nerdy hobbies like Warhammer, Magic the Gathering and D&D. They have a huge selection of board games and Pokemon cards, as well as different nerdy events running most days of the week. When we spoke about why they chose to have a business in Leamington, they said it's because it's a great friendly place with loads of amazing local businesses, with a fantastic community that supports them. They have so many plans for the future, but a few are being kept top secret for the time being. And their favourite thing about running a nerdy business is the community. The passion that their customers show for their hobbies is so infectious and real, and that's why they have the tagline, "It's more than just a hobby." They said that running the Games Den doesn't feel like a job, and it's an absolute delight coming to the shop each and every single day. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me in Leamington Spa. I'll leave links for the businesses and locations below, and if you have any suggestions for places you would like me to add to this series, please let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, or if you fancy supporting my channels in another way, I also have a Patreon, with additional content like Warhammer projects, cosplays, D&D maps and other nerdy things, which I'll also link below. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.